Click on.
So much heard a lot about what our forefathers faced during the 400 years of slavery in Badagry. After visiting for sight to hear from each family what our descendants faced during those days, we then proceeded to the point of no return, now called Berefu Island in Badagry, which is the fifth site.
So guys, like I said, this place is full of history. When we were at the 4-story building, we had to rush the story because we are running out of storage. So now we are embarking on the journey of no return, but we are going to return. So we are going to catch a speedboat that will take us across the river to the land of, to the port. Yeah, I think to the sea, right? Yeah, to the sea where they put the slaves on the ships, and take them to the journey of no return.
So, you're welcome to Badagry once again, the historical and ancient town in the whole Nigeria. So once again, I welcome you to Berefu Island, Badagry. Badagry was established 1425 and the slave trade started in Badagry 15 centuries ago, and the trade lasted for good 400 years before it was abolished. So, when during the days of slave trade, when those white people had a signal that a big ship is arrived from the high sea, they have to march those slaves from the Barracoon, which is where they normally kept slaves during the days of slave trade, established 1840. So they march them from the Barracoon down to the slave port. When they get to the port, they have to load them inside a canoe. They're not paddling the canoe from the other side down here. When they go here, they line them up. The chain will be around the neck, their mouth will be clipped, and their leg will be locked. They have to walk on this island. From this point to the seashore is about 1.5 kilometers. And on their way going, there was a well. That well was dug during days of slave trade, called Attenuation well. They have to force those slaves to drink out of the water, and they lost their memory, as in they look less aggressive until they get to where they're taking them to before they be submissive. And the water is still functioning to date. So you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The site is where the slaves were taken to when they were embarking on the journey of no return after they have been used for many years by their masters. Embarking on this journey of no return means they are going forever and they will never come back. Nobody knew, maybe they were being killed in the middle of the ocean, or there was another end after the ocean, or they were taken to another country where they continued their slavery. They will have to put them on boat to cross them to the other side of the river, which made a water border between the slavery side and the land where they farm for their masters. Along these plantations is where they pass through with heavy chains on their legs, hands and neck. When they get to the middle of the plantations while embarking on the journey of no return, they stop at the Attenuation well, drink from the well and forced to make a recitation and lose their memory.
So this is where the well is, called original sport slave spirit Attenuation well, where our brothers and our sisters in diaspora drank from and they lost their memory. After taking this water, they look less aggressive until they get to where they are going before they be submissive. and the water is still effective to date. So you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, you have more wish wife.
Yeah. We one of our fathers here planted something inside the water, but I give them the food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe they have the food before.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Here is the point of no return. During those days, when they get to the point of no return, the slaves enter the tunnel through the entry and were kept in the tunnel, while the ships that will take them on the journey to an unknown destination stays in the middle of where we see as the middle of the ocean. The slaves passed through the tunnel and exited at the other end to join the boats sent by the Europeans to take them at the shore of the ocean in batches to the ships brought by the Europeans. But today, this point of no return has turned to a tourist attraction for people and foreigners around the world. Thanks for watching.